Hey everybody, welcome back. Spelunky 2. I'm gonna run something by you, okay? Let's invert our usual game plan. Let's do speedrun first. If enough speedruns go wrong, we'll try to put a real one on top of it. Because I really, genuinely, in spite of maybe what you would say, diminished performance, I really, in my heart of hearts, believe that we are getting close to this speedrun strat. And if that situation we just went through right there doesn't convince you, where he jumped over the bullet, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, hold on. We're gonna just drop this in here because things are a little spiced. I don't think we want to be here. We're taking too much time, but this floor does not tend to be where things get dangerous for us. I honestly, it's been so long since I angered the shopkeepers, I actually just didn't even think about the fact that at the end, like I've talked about it as being like that's the reason we don't want to anger the shopkeepers, but when I got to the end, I was like, nothing to worry about here. So I'll take the heat on that one for sure. We don't really, the thing is, you might say like, oh man, maybe it's worth getting the Kapala. I very much disagree. Just because, like, the Kapala is great. It's always worth getting, except on a speed run. That's probably, like, the only time I'd say no, because you don't want to take the time to farm blood anyway. Like, the amount of time that you invest sacrificing 2 Monties, or God forbid a Monty, and then, like, 7 other things, is going to be hard for you to finish the game in that kind of time frame. But maybe. There's always a chance, I suppose, but it would... I tried to throw the pot at it. Let's just put it this way. It would take a very, very special situation in which to make it happen. Okay, let's not say we did. How about that? That old classic playground, playground jab. Let's not and say we did. No S, Sherlock. 1-3. Timing is just fine. We will not. I thought about maybe the compass. Compass is not bad, but we don't have the money. We could sacrifice, but I think honestly, I don't know. Things happen fast when we're doing speed runs, right? It was probably, now that I have a second to think about it, it was probably better to sacrifice Monty than to get 1 HP. Let's focus on the positives. They're both good. We want to go Volcana. It will be possible. That doesn't help, that's for sure. Okay, beautiful. Fast moves. That's where we can pick up a little bit of money. Volcana, though, is never your best friend, right? Volcana's always going to be a little touchy. Yo, but free Monty. Thank you. All right, free nothing. Monty died there, in case you were wondering why I didn't take him with me. This is where it all comes down to. I do love the idea that maybe we could have just, with the skeleton key, we could have gotten Van Helsing there. Ooh. But what do we want from Van Helsing? It doesn't actually give us the ability to get Vlad's cape, because we don't have the ability, in all likelihood, to be able to access, the drill. I puzzled out a lot of situations in my head for what could happen there. To be 100% honest with you, that one was not amongst them. Amongst us! Donk, donkey, donkey, donka-donk. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna try again. The worst part is, the closer I get to doing this, the more I feel like it's actually not that difficult at all. And thus, the more I'm like, I feel like I'm doing worse, even though I actually think I'm starting to put together a lot of muscle memory for viability. This is one where I just don't want to chance it too much. Okay. Like, we're doing things quickly, we're making fast decisions. Okay, that one might have been a little too fast, but I honestly think it doesn't matter that much. I don't think breaking the ghost pot matters as much as I normally think it does. 15,000. You piece. That was just an incredible wombo combo. You know what? We should actually start on a new practice. Let's break the ghost pot at the start of every floor. That hurt. That hurt. Why would... Well, not at the start of every floor, but as soon as you see it. Why would that be a good idea? For the most part, the ghost is only going to get us if we take too much time. We're not taking too much time here. That time the ghost pot was a little inaccessible. But I stand by the premise of this theory. Obviously, no guarantees. Every little bit of money definitely does count. We'll at least take the gloves. Can't take the ropes either. The gloves could be really useful, even if it's only on the ice caves. Like, I'm proud of myself there. No, it's not worth it. I'm trying to convince myself it's not worth it. Now, again, might be a little spicy, but on the other hand, what is spice? You know what? I'm starting to see the error of my ways. If you encounter a floor structure like this, all of a sudden you're a little less confident in your speed. I'm very happy with the way I balanced my ropes and my bombs there, though. Like to save a little of each for sure. I just need literally anything to throw at this guy, if you don't mind. Let's do it. Let's do it. Very proud of myself yet again. Apparently not an uncommon emotion for me. I'm embarrassed to admit. Not going to worry about the money. Okay, so what do we like? I actually have come to realize Volcana's probably a little faster. It's a little scarier too, but Volcana's probably a little faster. Let's go. However, your chances of getting the paste on the jungle, I'm not going to say it makes it worth it. But it might come closer to making it worth it. Okay? Obviously, like a dark level. Not really what we're looking for. But it is a good opportunity, if we don't die, to get a little bit wealthier. Oh my god, we crushed him on the spike when I was just panic mashing. We were 100,000% going to die there. There was essentially no option for us not to. We were going to fall on the spikes. That's kind of incredible. Worth it. Okay, maybe like a little much through here. Yep, maybe a little much. Don't really need Monty anymore, I suppose. Well, this would be a truly impressive run at this point. I guess you could sack Monty. Why not? I guess you could sack Monty, and that would get over your curse. In all likelihood, though, I would start planning for the next one. There is. I don't know how many Montys you need to sack for this to happen. Hopefully the answer somewhere in the vicinity of 1. That should be good. We need a way over. Still appear to be haunted. Still appear to be haunted. Maybe next floor. Don't have a ton of time to walk these guys back. Absolutely, by the way, hate this situation. You know what? That gave me more confidence with respect to this than I've ever had in my life before. I don't think we can make it. I think we gotta blow it up. I hate to do it. We do have 20 grand. You know, welcome. Still haunted after all these years. Don't want to go that way anyway. You know what? Didn't want to go that way to begin with. There is something wrong with the human psyche, right? Like, why am I so much better when I have no time? It makes no sense at all. Okay, we know we're not getting Monty onto an altar on this floor. Goodbye, Boomerang. We hardly knew you. This one, I would describe it as an extremely low percentage chance. But the lower the percentage goes, the higher the pog goes. If somehow you succeed. How did that happen? Who did that? I'm telling you though, our new early game strat of actually trying to get as much loot as possible by smashing these ghost pots is actually going to pay dividends. We're going to have like the strongest speedrun attempt you've ever seen. Maybe not right away. I mean, dude, getting the spike shoes out of this makes so many other enemies easier to deal with. We're not even moving slightly backwards for loot. If the loot's on the path or it's heavy loot, then we're interested. Okay, this is unfortunate. Just chill? Oh, he's gonna break. Yeah, well, what if I want him to break? You ever consider that? Took way too much time there, but you know what? It could be better. But it could be worse. How? We could have 0 HP. The thing about our voice is that it do be echoing in here. So what's the plan with Quillback? What's the deal with Quillback? Is he a boss? Is he a man? Nobody knows. Quick jump, that's big. And we're actually gonna kill Quillback, even if it takes us like another 15 seconds. Which it may, unfortunately. Is for the instant shot of HP and the extra bombs, I would do this 10 out of 10 times. Can't believe he's not dead, honestly. It's not even that much time. There we go, that was big. So we are going to the jungle, unfortunately / fortunately, depending on your perspective. And don't you feel like, can't you feel the electricity in the air? I'm not saying we're going to complete the speed run, but I'm definitely, yes, saying that I think completing the speed run is a possibility. And I almost just blew up that ghost pie. I decided against it. Decided, you know what, let's just get down to the next floor. Somehow we find ourselves back at 3 HP. Little care never hurt anybody. If we have to use a rope to get onto the paste, we use a rope to get on the paste. Well worth it. We got more bombs than I think I've ever seen on a speedrun as well. Thank you for not being a bear trap or a man-eater. Probably could have justified the time cost to get the idol, but now this is not great. I don't, I'm just gonna be honest. I felt like we landed in a fine spot, but we got sucked into the man-eater. I honestly felt like we landed pretty well. I'm not gonna beat myself up over that one. I think if those are the laws of the game, then so be it. Those are the laws of the game. But I do feel like visually, I feel slightly betrayed, and that's fine. You know, we're learning a little, and I really do feel the sense of urgency, feel the alacrity, and okay, probably restart that one. I smell the speedrun victory. It's a big achievement for me, too. One of the hardest achievements in Spelunky 1 was the 8-minute speedrun. And that was like, don't get me wrong, Spelunky 1, not an easy game. But Spelunky 2 is like, changes the game, let's put it that way. He's good, he's good. Worth it. Well worth the time investment. Turkey, we care not for your troubles. Got to be careful with that run there, but it is what it is. 2,000, we will not be buying anything. If we find a ghost pot like 1 floor down, we would definitely spend to get paste. Can't be done. Just a very divided floor. That was not how you want to do this. Why not do something like that instead? I'm not wasting my time just to get a there we go. I'm not wasting my time to get a pitcher's mitt. I will spend a second just to get like this, because you never know. I mean, to be honest, if it worked out perfectly, there would be no reason not to grab the black market, or even to use the drill to get Vlad's cape, although that one is slightly more involved, so we'd probably, you know, maybe say no to that. Okay, it looks like we will be going Volcana either way. I see blood, I see blood. Forget the ghost pot. We don't need it if we're going Volcana. We might encounter one shop. We would just take whatever we could get. Okay, so place your bets on this one. Probably not looking so hot, but just because Volcana's not, you know, that sort of thing is in my bag, baby. Beautiful. Timing-wise, though, we're doing great here. Absolutely hate this. But I got a plan. Easy. It's called the Cauldron Skip, sweetheart. Just because you ain't ever seen it before doesn't mean it doesn't exist. I do see the power pack in the wall. With respect, I say to that, probably more trouble than it's worth for me. He lived! He's still alive. Let me into the door. Just let me in the door. Just let me in. Just like to go in the door. That's alright, that's alright. Just take my time for no reason. Okay. That was insanely lucky, but also, I'm a god. You gotta look. You don't have to do it, but you gotta look. Get me out. Get me in. I hear Monty. I'm a simple man. I hear Monty. I go that way. Okay, I hate this way. Didn't. Oh, we hate it. We hate it. Just go, dude. We're screwed. We can't even get out. No, we can get out because he's already tamed. If somehow this works, like, I'm not saying I deserve the Nobel Prize. But some kind of, maybe like even more prestigious, like the new Nobel Prize or something. Dude, forget this rock dog. All he does is cause problems. How? How do we do it? We spent way more time there than I'd like to admit. Oh, okay. You know what? Following you know what, that was not what I was gonna do. I was going to hit the drill. Fair to say maybe got a little distracted. It's okay. It's okay, we love it. Haunted dog! Haunted dog! We're gonna have like 10 grand by the time we leave this floor. That's crazy, man. Purchasing power. I actually think that another viable strat might genuinely to just be, and hear me out on this one because it sounds absolutely idiotic, but I feel like another strat might be, probably not the item you're looking for out of that, but actually, I wouldn't say take your time. Don't necessarily speedrun the first 2 floors. Get as much loot as is easy to grab, anything that's not bolted down, and then from there on future floors, go fast, but at the very least you will have given yourself the ability to purchase one very useful item from a shop. And on a run like this, you're probably not going to be too picky, right? Okay, very good first 3 floors. Probably not going to go that way as soon as I see the arrow trap. We do have 16 bombs. Yeah, you don't think too hard. We don't think too hard in this game. We let Quillback choose. Quillback chooses it. We're going to the black market. We spend 1 bomb on a slight gamble, and then we run. Could spend a bomb to get down a little faster. I also, in my opinion, I got that lightning bug, but you know what? Not going to be too particular about it. Love to see it. Parachute. Just kidding. Hate to see it. Could save us, though. Dude, now that I'm thinking, like, what if you use the parachute if you save it till the ice caves? Then you don't have to do wet fur. You could just fall straight down. So actually, again, I like the jungle. Getting a boomerang, actually pretty effective. And getting paste is like the granddaddy of all useful items here. Calm, confident, cool, collected. Calvin Klein. Keep it moving. You know, you don't even have to ask in this situation. You already know you got no boots. Doing the moon challenge would be comical, but we're not going to do it, obviously. Now, I do see that there is a casino shotgun. Would not deny the spice factor here, for the record. And we lost our boomerang to get 5,000. Probably not worth it on a speed run, but we're gonna get another boomerang, or at least we'll get the right of first refusal on a boomerang. I mean, who needs a boomerang, dude? We already got a perfectly fine pot. Let's go. He's chosen wisely. They really want to stress the Kapala strategies here. This is taking too long. Good plays, dude. Good plays. Good plays. You know what? We leave. I know that there was we didn't get the HP from Monty. That's okay. Sometimes you gotta choose your battles. Okay. Don't! Like, it's too tight in here, dude. Why do you do it so tight? We're at about... Probably gonna be around 4 minutes by the time we're out of here. Oh, what a waste of the parachute. You need to land on his head. Okay. We're probably going to be, yeah, 4 minutes almost exactly, but everything's going pretty well. Now, the casino here is another great potential moment for us to do something valuable. You know what? Not worth it. But having a Matic, on the other hand, that's okay. Yeah, sure. That's just what I need, is more time on each floor. Matic seems pretty sweet, though. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Well, that's a quick one. If only you could mine the space under Excalibur, and then take Excalibur. So that's our Kingu exit. If we wanted to just lose for no reason. Tide pool, mighty quick. Make me think I'm mighty quick. Okay. Touch spicy. Take issue with that, but we're moving on. Love that. Dude, Matic is saving us a ton of time. We do only have 2 HP. We're about to be on the ice caves. What do you do there? I don't know, man. Okay. It's a pretty terrible start. Just had to do the Mario a little bit. Swing your arms from side to side. I mean, we gotta go here. Oh my. I'm dead. Okay, I know I said we were gonna do some normal runs here. When you're knocking so much on the door, knock knock, who's there? Hey God, it's me. Egg. You gotta let it fly, you know? You gotta let it fly. Because we're so close. Money! Oh, you can't even go in there. The shopkeeper's gonna be furious. Okay, that's fine. 3 HP. 3 HP is totally okay. It's more than you need to win, that's for sure. Yeah, let me in. I didn't want to land on the turkey. That's what scared me the most. What hurt the most was being so close to landing on the turkey. We're gonna restart this one. I'm a firm believer in this new strategy, by the way. In case you haven't noticed how all in I'm going. Just be cool. Ladies and gentlemen, we're free. Okay. No problem. Well worth it. Oh, look at that, too. Look at that. You know what? I just wanted a cape! Let's go! Was it worth it? Only time will tell. Look, this is not a game for the not faint of heart. Wait, this is not a game for the faint of heart, okay? If you're not willing to sauce it up, then don't show up at Buffalo Wild Wings. I believe I crushed the lady who shows up to go, hey, you like to get chaotic, huh? So that was not my intention, but on the other hand, sick. Meant to whip him. Okay, maybe like you don't have to go so fast, right? Well, you kind of do. We definitely want to go Volcana this time. I think it's worth taking a couple of extra seconds to make it happen. This one goes out to all the people who say I never go Volcana. I knew... What was I gonna say? What were you gonna say? Say it. I knew we had him as soon as he went there. Okay. Pains me a little bit. And yeah, yet here we are. Okay. Well worth the real genuine anger on my YouTube channel. It's more likely than you think. You're lucky. You're lucky, brother. I was gonna get that ghost pot. Then you'd be sorry. Then you'd all be sorry. Okay, we're going. We've had some close ones. Not as close as I would like, but probably closer than we deserve. Don't have a whole lot of time to come up with your decision-making process there. So what was my decision-making process there? It was pretty simple. I like to jump high. Higher we jump, probably the less ropes we use as well. Carries some good effects. Okay, I mean, you P-A-R-T-Y, because I gotta. I'm upset. And there's no loot up here. I really, genuinely think it's worth the rope. We're not actually whipping it. I think that's very clear. We whipped that one. Ladies and gentlemen. Again, I don't know if that made contact or we're just the luckiest gamer of all time. One way or the other, though. I have found what I'm looking for. I still found what I'm looking for. Okay, so this is like extremely high pog value right here. The fact that we didn't even anger the shopkeeper to make it happen is just that much sweeter. Just being cool. As cool as I know how to be. Just to say cucumber. You know, if he wants us to go to the jungle, we'll go to the jungle. I'm not going to deny the free paste usage. It's going to be nice to see it if we can get it. Get a little extra money. You know, I think it's hard to say. Do I think shopkeepers are more or less likely to show up on the black market? I guess we don't really want to go to Volcana with a jetpack to begin with, but again, these are kind of special circumstances. What the heck is going on down here, dude? Cool, my boomerang fell at the last possible second, and we're just... We have boots, we have boots. Okay, that was just... Let's call it like we see it. That was a cluster. Machete. I prefer some range. This is a bad floor. Get me out of here. It's a bad floor. But don't double down. You know, it doesn't need to become a... Doesn't need to end your life. I really don't see any of that being that useful. The present, I guess you never know. Easy enough, okay. Just because it's cheap, we're going to buy some glasses. Excuse me, did that say you hear some incessant buzzing? Might it be possible? Could I achieve perhaps a wafer-thin bit of royal jelly? Not the last one. There is, I would say is kind of a weird one to get, but there was royal jelly there. Can you just... Yeah, thank you. Like, I don't know why we were doing this elaborate song and dance. Just want to buy myself a little time. No monk ass. I know what I'm doing, okay? Acceptable. Alright. Again, the idea of Waddler giving us the ability to move our boomerang forward, although it's very funny to me, not the right play. Now, I know there's going to be some people in the comments here, they're going to be NL. You gotta go to the temple, brother. Hey, do I though? I don't think so. Really feel like the temple is it's a fool's gamble here, quite frankly. This feels like it's taken forever. Probably is taking like 6 seconds longer than usual, but it feels like an eternity. We're gonna go temple. Or sorry, we're gonna go tide pool. Probably actually nobody was saying go to the temple, to be fair. NL, what were you thinking? I honestly thought you could fit in the little space between the claw and his hand. Oh, come on! Of all the gin joints in Casablanca for you to go into, you had to go into mine. Beauty. But we're getting better. I don't know how long we're gonna go here. We're getting better though. We dare not. Oh, how much does a freeze rate cost? 10,000? Send me. Oh, it triggered both of them. That's a huge waste of a very valuable resource, but obviously we could have used the freeze ray to kill him. The only question is, would that have screwed up every future floor for us? Probably yes. Don't like it. I don't like this. I mean, I suppose we could have used the turkey to get through there, but you know, time is slightly tight. I'm not sure if that's been mentioned. Not sure if it's made it into the public consciousness that we're in the middle of what is known colloquially as a speed run. Also, certainly could have afforded the time there. Now, I do want to try something. You're going to laugh at me, but I'm going to try it, okay? One of the smartest gamers of all time, probably. And we do face potential strife. I mean, obviously the ghost is free. On the other hand, it's also like the easiest kill on Quillback in history. I don't know what clanking metal means. I'm assuming we're going to see many, many robots. We okay here? Like, dude, I might be the greatest gamer. Certainly, if we're talking about the great moves of gaming, this one has to be considered up there. This will definitely be our last one, by the way. Which means we're looking at a maximum of like a couple of minutes here. Just be careful with the turkey. You want to get off of it immediately. You gotta admit there's been some strong plays here. There's been some weak plays as well, but it's very easy to just hand wave the weak plays away. Because we go, oh, you know, sorry, I don't have as much time as I would like to. I get that it's hard. Sorry my play wasn't perfect. 20,000 is not quite going to be enough, right? 30,000. It is what it is. It is what it is. I don't even know, like, in my head, I was like, how am I going to do this? And I was like, don't worry about it. Just let muscle memory sort it out. Well, I guess it did get sorted in a way. We didn't die. That's not great. Alright, well, thanks for watching. We're going to try again eventually, but we'll probably do a real run soon. For now, thanks for watching. See you next time. See ya! See ya. We'll see ya.